All right, hey guys. Ken and Guaping and Booyah and Joseph Gorecki. Joseph, thank you very much for today and stepping out with me and putting it on the line. You're a good man, and I appreciate you and appreciate everyone in the kingdom, but those that are stepping forward, it means a lot. Hey, Chuck, good evening. George Loyola also stepped out today in big time with us. Uh, Beginning the things that we want to do with the initial private offering and the teaming partnership. Harvey, hello, how are you? And Alan Wander stepped out too. Thank you, Alan. Jumped out and joined the initial private offering. Thank you, Alan. I'm going to update everybody and tell you where we are, tell you where we're trying to get to. Trish, hey, thank you, Trish. I got your email. Of course, we talked and we'll run some things to ground, Trish. Thank you. Anthony Jordan is um, on the stock market. They're called IPOs, initial public offerings. This is a private offering for a select group. So I use the IPO just as a misnomer, as an initial private offering for someone can invest in our quote unquote hedge fund that I'm going to run, and I'm going to pay out dividends on how much we make. But we're going to have to raise some revenue, and we had some people step out today and make some big contributions toward getting us to where we need to go. Gilbert Rary, good evening. William Latta, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. JP, welcome on board. I haven't been able to talk again with you, JP, but your experience on the cruise ship was really, really heartening and left me feeling very good about things. And I'm hopeful about this initial private offering that we have going on and the potential to pay out dividends weekly based on results that I can get on the baccarat table. And I know that if we can raise enough revenue, I will be advancing my trip to Vegas. I mean, I have plans of going to Las Vegas, but I've been trying to tie up the loose ends. But if the kingdom's pushing me toward, well, then I'm just going to leave some loose ends untied and tell Angel take care of them for me. And I'm going to go because you guys deserve everything that I can do, and I'm going to give you everything I got. Anthony Jordan, yes, so you can email me and we will talk about how much you want to come in at. The initial private offering is in tranches of $1,000, and so one person can invest up to uh, 10 tranches or 10 shares. So you can invest anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000, and you will be paid accordingly to the equity share that you have, and you'll be paid weekly. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Joe Biden at all, but that's okay. Um, Mike Steinfeld, hey, greetings, good evening. I'm thankful that January 20th is coming, and we'll see what these next 4 years look like. It's like anything else. You can see how it works. It's either going to work or it's not. Anthony Jordan, yes. So send me an email and we'll talk about it. So today, we got 33 in here. Today, I'm going to thank in particular Kevin. Kevin, I hope I don't mispronounce your name. Kevin Sprouse, Sprouse, King Kevin, stepped out today and made two large Zells to me. Joseph Gurecki, King Joseph, stepped out and joined the initial private offering as well. George Loyola put his money in too. And then King Alan Wander jumped in as well. Uh, all told, we took in $7,000 today into plans for going forward. And I'm excited for what we're going to do. I'm excited for the others that are going to jump in as well. And I have every plan of making money and distributing dividends weekly. As I say, being a good guardian of the money as we begin to move forward, because I can do a lot more once I get to Las Vegas. But Gordon Parker, yes, sir, I'm excited about it too, Kevin. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I wanted to make sure I got it right because I wasn't absolutely sure. And Kevin Sprouse, so he just checked in, and Kevin was the very first one to jump in this morning and led the way. And I thank him very much. Um, one of the key components of this is if you do have other friends that are interested in being part of this group, and they jump in as well. We pay a $100 commission on all referrals. Doesn't matter how many you give me, you're gonna get $100 for each one. So if somebody out there has 10 referrals, they're getting their $1,000 back right away. And the payments will be made quickly. The same way you gave them to me, I'll sell them right back to you. Mike Steinfeld, thank you. Be welcome in. I look forward to it. Along the way, I'm going to ask everyone in the kingdom, if you're not going to be in the IPO, that's all fine, but I want you to be in the kingdom because we're going to have to put all videos back up, and we're going to have to restrict them all to the kings and queens. And so I need everybody to get in at the $3.99. It's an economical level, 13 cents a day. And if you would please, we have a good group of people that are jumping in for $1,000 and $2,000 each, and $3,000 each. And so we need the rest of you to jump in at $3.99 so we can have everything available for you. But I have gotten to the point to where, as you all agreed last night, this our baccarat selection strategies and the hybrid martingale Dellenbear betting, it leads to strong things. And I needed to have confirmation of it last night. That's why we played the $5 and had to go so deep, winning so many hands, and it proved out even then. Um, Trish, yes, you're in Canada. We don't have Zelle in Canada. What other form? Uh, Not through PayPal, but you could send a check or a money order, and you email me. I don't mind just giving the address right here, my home address. I don't hide anything from you guys. There's nothing to hide. Um, hey, GRPC, good morning, sir. Um, my address is 3460 East, as in the direction EAST. Maritime, as in a sailor, Maritime Court. 3460 East Maritime Court. And that's in Bloomington, Bloomington, Indiana, zip code 47401. So the address is Harold Darnell, last name is Darnell, Darnell, Harold Darnell, 3460 East Maritime Court, Bloomington, Indiana, 47401. You can send a check to Harold Darnell for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, up to 10,000. Up to 10 shares each is as high as we'll go. But you can send a check for 1,000, and I would ask you, go find more so that I can pay some commissions back to you. And you can make it in the form of a check or a money order, or you can Zelle me to the phone number 812-325-9496. And you can call me, you can text me, you can email me at King's Club Roulette. Well, lots of ways to get a hold of me. I'm available I'm very excited for what we have going on here, and I want to run it to ground. I want to push it and see, okay, is this thing going to work or not? And uh, and I know I know how to do this, so we're going to find out what the result is. So William Ladder, you need to know how to transfer money. You can do it, like I said, you can do it by check or money order, or you can do it like what has most did it today by Zelle. You can Zelle it to uh, my name, and I'll always send like the guys did today. Send a Zelle for $1. And when I receive the $1, I tell you I got it. And so now you know that it works. It's going to work anyway because the number and the name will match up. But just to be sure, you can send a Zelle for $1 and I'll confirm that I've received it. And then you can just follow it with however much that you want to be in for. I want to be paying out to everyone. I want to be paying out weekly. I want it to go forward and I want to do the work. And so it will be a lot easier to do the work when I'm in Las Vegas, but I can't go to Las Vegas until I've got the loose ends tied up or until you guys have responded in such a way that I cannot say no to you anymore. I'm going to have to just go, and that's all there is to it. Yes, Chuck, 812 325 9496. 812 325 9496. The address here at the Palace is 3460 East Maritime, Maritime Court, Bloomington, Indiana, 47401. The phone is 812 325 9496. And I will provide anything, I'll answer any questions from anybody on anything. Um, and be providing everything as we go. Angel was working on payouts and all kinds of things today of financial documents of how we can do things and execute once we get going. So any questions from anyone? Um, but I can see Trisha's in Canada. We have a friend in Australia who's jumping in too, and so there's all kinds of ways that we're going to do this. But I want everybody in that can be in, and I want everybody else to be a $3.99 a month king. So we've got everything covered. We're going to post everything back. We're going to restrict everything to the kings and the IPO team. So GRPC, we're making an offering for shares in a limited group where I play Baccarat and I issue dividend payments to all those who have invested. The investment amount is a minimum of $1,000, and that gives you one share, and you get that equity from all winnings for as long as it goes forward. And I'll be very responsible with the money. And I would like for you, complete CNC solution. I'd like for you to get in tomorrow with it as well. And you can email or you can text at the number that I gave. And if you need the numbers again, I can give them again because I don't want there to be any mistakes. I want you to ask any question that you have on your mind, and we'll go from there. But I'm looking to do this, and I'm looking to do it right. And I'm going to begin with the Shelbyville, Indiana Horseshoe Casino. And if things proceed the way I'm hoping, then I'll probably be moving to the Belterra Casino over toward Cincinnati. And I'll probably move, I don't know if they have Baccarat in Terre Haute. I'll have to check on that because I'm not going to risk any money at roulette. I'll make I'll make my stand with Baccarat, and most assuredly will make it when I'm in Las Vegas. And what I plan on doing is going out to Las Vegas seasonally. I plan on getting a month-to-month furnished apartment out there, and I'll make it a two-bedroom. And so there's two bedrooms and two bathrooms and sofa and everything that's necessary. And anybody that's out there is welcome to come find me and and uh, join me and stay with me. I mean, we're a family, and so you're welcome to be part of anything that I'm doing when I'm out there. The familiarity makes things easier. Like Chuck knows me, and Mike knows me, and JP knows me. They've come here and stayed with me, and so they know me inside and out. Um, and so it'd be even better if everybody else knows me as well. I think you guys have a general idea as to who I am. So I think I've mentioned a couple of times of about some of the people that are playing blackjack. It's it's kind of like sports betting. I know everybody. A lot of people make sports betting bets. I've just never seen anybody that wins at it consistently. Every time I see a game that's played with um, high emotion and high testosterone, with screaming and hollering, I don't see it as a sustainable uh, way to make a living. And every time I've looked at blackjack, I've come up with my own way of playing blackjack that I think is the most responsible way to play it. And if somebody wanted to play blackjack, I would show them the way that I would play it. But it the first thing it does is it doesn't do the traditional strategical moves that people understand as basic strategy. Some of the basic strategy, yes, but much of the basic strategy I do not use in blackjack. Thanks, Chuck. In my blackjack, but I do, like I did that one night with the two guys playing the four spots. It's better to play the pitch game with two decks so that you can track the cards much better. And it's better to play more than one spot so that you can gang up on the dealer. And it's better to be very rare at doubling down. So if you don't mind, I'll just show you a couple of things on on blackjack. Like I would sit in what's traditionally called the first base seat. That's the place where nobody pays attention to you because you're going to be doing things differently. And I'll just give you a couple of things of we'll just play it like this. Okay, so I got $25. One of the things that's great about baccarat is I could have bet on the banker or I could have bet on the player. Now I can only bet on the player. And so if we if we deal a hand here, and you'll know if we win or not because we'll be martingaling four times. Okay, so that's soft 17. Um, what you're going to do is you're going to take a card. You're not going to double down, but you're going to take a card. And so we're going to take a card here. Okay, so we have a soft 19 that we would stay on, and we'll see how that works out for us. Okay, so we won a hand. It was nice and simple. That's how we play it. We'll rebet the $25. Excuse me. And now we have 12 against the 17. We definitely will hit that. And we bust and we lose to a 12. And that's the value of being the dealer. The automatic thought is it's a 17, but that is really a flawed thing to think because there's a lot of things that card can have underneath it. It doesn't have to have a face card. Well, let's martingale the the $25 here and see can we get our money back. I'll explain why this game is really a mess as you're seeing me. I'm probably going to get the heck beat out of me, but it doesn't matter. Um, and you're going to see why this game is such a con. Okay, so most people are going to double this. I would not. I would only split eights. I would never double anything. If I win at this, I'm happy. I didn't have to win two bets. I don't want to take the chance. So we stay here. Okay, so we got all our money back. So now I think we're ahead $50. But I want to see a couple of different hands here so I can explain some things to you. John, I don't play anything online, so I don't play any kind of online game. I show these simulations and I play in the casino, the brick and mortars. So we have a 16 here, and if I'm playing big money, I'm going to surrender because that gives you half of your money. But looking at the cards here, I'm going to take a chance that he does not have a 7 or higher down. Maybe he's got a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take a chance on it and do it. So he had a 14. So this is the power of what you just saw. I made the right guess. He had a 14. He didn't have a 17, 18, 19, or anything like that. But I had 16. If I hit the 7, I bust and lose. If I make the smart play based on the card count I had and I stand on the 16, I still lost. And that's why the blackjack game is what it is. It's one of the toughest games to win in the house because of that fact that you got to make your hand first. So we've messed around and won here, but I do a simplification if I'm going to play blackjack, and the answer is I don't ever play it anyway. Um, it's a game where the testosterone runs high. The men believe if they're good enough, they're going to win. If they aren't good enough, they aren't going to win. And actually, it has nothing to do with any of the above. The game is set up in a way that you're not going to win. In Las Vegas, they tell me that they offer surrender. I've watched John Solansky on at Cortez, I think it was, casino, and they offered surrender to him. So I would say surrender is offered somewhere in Las Vegas, and surrender is a handy tool. Yes, it is, because you if you don't want to, if you well, yeah, well, if you've got a heavy minus count and you've got 16 and the dealer has a face card, the dealer likely has a small card down, and so you can take a chance and not surrender, just stand. But surrender is a good option to have to only lose half of your money. But as I'm saying, I don't know how you can win blackjack consistently. And everything that I do in the casino is trying to figure out how I will win money every day, every last time, and never lose. That's what we've been doing now for 12 months, trying to search for something that will guaranteed never lose. And the only thing that we have found is no zeros roulette, which is baccarat. It's a no zero roulette. So that's what we have found. We're going to do baccarat some more, and we're going to talk about a whole lot of things. But for right now, I'm looking for some more people to even give me some affirmation that you're working on trying to figure out how to buy a share, just so that I know that you're pushing that direction. If you can't do it, I don't want you to do it. But if you can do it, I promise you that I will take care of your money, and I'll be trying to make some money so that you get dividends every week, no matter what they are. Hey, Johnny OG. But to Kevin Sprouse, um, uh, thank you so very much. He put up $2,000 today. Joseph Gorecki put up $2,000 today. George Loyola, King George, put up $2,000 today. And King Alan Wander put up $1,000 today. And I thank you, each and every one. You are eligible to add to your shares anytime you want. This is an open door, and we're trying to raise as much revenue. I had a bank account established for the funds, and all the funds are in that bank account right now, and uh, and that's where they're going to reside until we decide that it's time to go to work. So any question anybody has at any time, you're going to get a straight answer from me, and I will be back with you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and we will talk some more. And I'm hopeful that between now and tomorrow night that we get not only some more shares sold, some more investment made in what I would call the Kings Club Hedge Fund, and see where we can go from there. And for everyone else to jump in and get on a computer, get on a laptop, and subscribe and join. William Latter, ready to attempt a Zelle? You send $1, and I'll be letting you know that that the dollar's received, and you can follow up with an email to me, and we'll be talking about it. Thank you very much, William. So to all of you, you know I love you all. You know I'm praying for you all. I want us all to have good things. I want us all to live good lives, and let's see, can't we go forward? And Johnny OG, that's perfect. That's fine. You're under no time constraint. Uh, some of these things take some time, and that's all right. Like they say, all in good time. So thank you to all of you. You can email me or text me, like I gave you the phone number, or you can call me. I'm available to everyone in the kingdom. So anytime. Give me a couple of more likes on this video tonight. Thank you very much for all of you for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and we'll cover some next steps. And if we start getting things going, then I'll be putting all the baccarat back up on. So, okay, so I just got a text from Gordon Parker. All right, I'll be responding to that one in just a minute. So, thanks again, guys. God bless. Love you all. Trish, thanks for jumping in. I appreciate the emails from you too, and love you being up there in Canada. Um, so we'll talk some more very soon. See you tomorrow night.